Garcia went missing on October 21st, 2011, and still has not been found. He was 19 years old at the time.
I asked myself so many questions, and I can't even answer them.
Laura's search for answers has not stopped since her son's disappearance.
Help me find my son.
Angel Garcia was last seen riding this red dirt bike with friends in the area of NEWFIELD Avenue.
From that area, he left by himself, purportedly to go and ride in the East Hartford area. Once he left that group of friends, he was never seen again.
Hartford Police Sergeant Anthony Rykowski has been investigating the case since Angel first went missing. Police have used canines, ATVs, helicopters, and dive teams to try to find him. Sergeant Rykowski is constantly reevaluating the case.
I keep this case on my desk. I look at it every single day. You know, if I have an opportunity to have newer detectives look at it, I've had outside agencies review my file because I want everyone's input.
Police believe Angel rode his dirt bike over the Connecticut River train trestle, which connects Hartford to East Hartford, and possibly fell into the water.
Today's travel pattern. I went up along the bank here just to make sure that there was nothing where there was an entryway down below. And then I searched in and out of all the pilings or the pylons of the bridge. Down in the corner, in and out. This is all shallow ground over here. In and out these locations into this 30-foot corner. This is all 40 feet here, 12 feet, 17 feet, 8 feet, 11 feet at the corner, and then 3 feet, 2 feet, 4 feet at low tide. So I was in there at the low tide, and then it got high tide as I was getting deeper into it. About 6 hours in, the tide started to come in, and I was able to get into here a little bit more. But reality is there's nothing in this section here at the beginning of the bridge where he would have come across this way. So if he fell, he would have fallen in one of these locations between the bridge opening and the railroad tracks. Very plausible that he went in the left side because the right side is a walking track that's made out of steel.
So we're entering Hartford in the Riverside Park. It's where the boat ramp is. The railroad bridge is right there on the back side. This is where the Angel would have come through.
Turn left, then prepare to park your car in your riverfront trail system.
See if I can get in here.
To your destination from there.
See if I can grab a electrical outlet of some sort here.
Here with the police, and we are searching the bridges for Mr. Garcia. Angel Garcia went missing in 2011. And there's definitely something right at the boat ramp right there, Nate. We'll look at that afterwards. We're looking for a dirt bike. Feet of depth. 29 feet of depth. 26 feet. So we're under the trestle. So this is probably like a location that you could come off of. It's 21 feet of depth in here. Feet of depth right here in the corner. We're looking for a small motorcycle. Did he lose control up here, or was it on the end when he was entering the bridge back in the day? You know, with those metal stanchions there.
really shallow, 1.5 feet right here. So definitely not here. And then drops right down to 23 feet right there. Oh, 6 feet. So very minimal depth right here, 8 feet. Foot 2. Something right here. Sure what that is. Well, that's not it. Wheelchair. Keep working. You know, find the tires already. Let's just keep working. gonna go over that car real quick one more time. I do want to check that out as well, but just so we get an anomaly here. And this is the car, the 1960 that we found on the bottom. It's coming up here in a second, and then we'll come upstream across it just so everybody sees it. Should be right about here. And there it is. So there's the car sitting on the bottom. And we know that because we've already found it and they dove on it. It is a 1960s Le Mans. Okay. Now, let's go back over it at a different angle. You know, and we're looking up there for Angel. We didn't know he was missing at the time with a dirt bike, so I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna come in at the vehicle at a different angle and see if I can bring it up on the left side of the screen. So there's the car again, right there. Okay, so it's on my right. It's right here. And that's the car right here. It's right here, right where we are. It's right in the water column. That's why it's broken into two pieces. You can see that vehicle very clearly on the screen. Now I'll come across it one more time. And that's the vehicle right there. Sitting in the sand. In the water column right there. There's our car. There's our car here in the water column. Sitting on the bottom of the convertible. 1960s Le Mans. With fins on the back. Chrome. And that's what a car looks like on the bottom. Okay? Gives us a sense of the size that we're looking for when it comes to being at 70 feet on the width. That if it's that small, then I'm looking for something that's a lot smaller than that in a circular form. So let's see if we can find something like tree and an object here. Something that looks like it could be a boat. not sure if he stole the bike, he was being chased, or what the deal was at the time, but he was running scared. Typically when you're going too fast, you make mistakes. And on that night, Angel Garcia never made it home. So we're searching for an anomaly on the bottom that is indicative of a dirt bike with 2 tires and a frame, and the possibility of an Angel connected to it with his clothing or stuck underneath it. I do have a bunch of anomalies around the pilings, so I'm going back up now that I've got my batteries charged. We're going to see if we can find Angel here. I'm going to get the magnet out and magnet around the pilings themselves, or the columns of the bridge, and see if there's anything there that is motorcycle related. If I can bring up any metal, maybe that gives us a clue of where the bike is. But there's a gap on the right-hand side, and the manager of the boat ramp over here says that the metal fencing and the walkway has been there since 2011, he believes.
12 foot of depth. Foot of depth. Foot 5. Foot 3. 6 foot 1. 4 foot. Bunch of objects on the bottom, but nothing that is indicative of a vehicle. Definitely too shallow in here. So make it through here real quick. You can see the bottom all the way through. All this section is very shallow. 3 foot 1. We get to 5 foot 6. Foot. Feet of depth. So 26 feet of depth right underneath, 27 feet. I'm going to do this a while. Like, I'm going to just keep working my way back and forth and on the front side in case he went in on the front.
But I have a feeling that he's on this side if he's hidden, because that's all shallow over there. Let's see. Show me a tire, Angel. Show me your tire. So now that we are clear on what we see here, I'm going to do the front one more time on down inside and see if there's anything here other than that wheelchair. For a tire. .3 feet. Pile of debris here in this hole. I wonder what that is right there. In 14 years, those tires could be flat too. What's that sticking up? So we'll come back to this one. We'll magnet that real quick. Just flip around. side of it. Just try to take this methodically, just one piling at a time. The second piling is like at no depth. Really be cognizant of, is there something there, or is that just rocks? We're at 12 feet of depth, 12.7. Yeah, you can get over this side and fall in. You can get through the hole and fall in. Just looking for that one object that's not natural to the environment. One. That's the piling. Pre-pile under the bridge. One in the paint, and the other one log. So we're under the bridge, just making sure that we don't have anything magnetic over here. looking right next to the piling in the gap, under the gap here. See if there's anything in here. It's interesting too. Looks like a bike with a tire bent sideways. I don't know. Foot depth right here, 40-foot depth, 39. I'm gonna hug the left side. Just want to see if there's anything right here at the gap. This is where I would expect something to hit off. Is there a bike right under you? That's the question. This is the spot that I kind of see. He gets onto the bridge, he gets a little ways, and then he has to, then he gets into here. Like, if he's going too fast, this is the spot that I would assume. Either this one or this one. Because I bet it's not comfortable being up there on the railroad tracks, especially if you're not used to a dirt bike. Getting good lock right here on something. Man, that really good lock right there. I mean, it definitely could be a part of the bridge, but there's definitely something right there. So I'm right off of this section. It's definitely on the place where it could drop off, fall down, sink to the left. And I got good lock. And it doesn't want to come off either. So what to do now? That's the question. See boulders. Where my buoy is locked up on something on a magnet. It's just hard in that rock pile to discern anything that's man-made in it. So I'm going to take a different angle. This is the piling here. next piling. Feet, 9'2". What is that? Something sticking up there. Back to that. It's 26 feet on this side. And it drops off. Square blocks. Anything sticking up that's a tire.